What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Super happy to have you guys here. And I'm here today to answer one of the most common questions that I get asked and one of the most common problems in calisthenics, which is torn calluses. So if you can see right here, I have two fat tears, and then I get rips all the time, and this is a super common issue in our sport, especially with the freestylers. Because we do so many rotations around the bar, with just all of the stuff that we do in general, it's very easy for your calluses to build up really fat, and then if it's really hot outside or there's a lot of like chalk on the bar and it's cakey, it's easy for your skin to catch and tear. Because it's such a common problem, like you don't want to just be out of training every time your hands rip. You want to be able to keep training and keep getting gains even if your hands are ripped. Or even better, you just want to avoid ripping altogether. Right? So when I first started encountering this problem, the first thing I tried to do was I tried to use gloves. So I ordered like these special gloves that were supposedly like good for freestyle, and I had seen some people in the calisthenics community using them. I didn't like it at all, and here's why. I felt like the glove just took over my entire hand and I lost the grip of my palm, and it just felt like this extra layer of stuff like on top of my hand, and it didn't feel comfortable and confident on the bar. So, and they kept ripping. The gloves just kept ripping, like the base of the gloves just kept tearing. So I don't like gloves, I don't use gloves. The second method that I tried was tape, just a regular like white gymnastics tape. I used to just like tape my hand like this horizontally, because it's weird, like you can't just open the tape and tape vertically. So that's what I used to do at first, and that was a terrible idea, because it used to cover my entire hand, and also because of how the bar is and how your hand rotates on the bar horizontally, what happens is the tape just starts to kind of roll up, and it becomes just this thin thing over your hand that's not really protecting your hand, and it just like hurts the sides of your hand, sticks to the bar, and it's just overall like a bad experience. I asked some people, I met some gymnasts, and they showed me this method that they tape the tape vertically onto itself. Hold on. Yeah, so I have one of them. It looks something like this. I mean, this one's been used and it's all messed up. You tape the tape vertically onto itself. You put it in your hand. It supposedly covers the rip, and then you tape it right here on the bottom. So the advantages to this method is that it's really durable. You make the piece once and you can reuse it because it's set up like this, like the bar can rub on it and nothing's gonna happen, which is good. However, I feel like it covers too much surface area, so you do lose parts of your grip, like the actual grip of your skin. The tape on the bottom, a lot of the time, just like this kind of comes out because it's not connected to the tape that's on the bottom piece of it that you're supposed to put on. Honestly, because there's no give with the tape, like sometimes you'll catch a trick and the whole tape will rip. And finally, I don't like it because it's wasteful. It wastes a lot of tape, and like if your tape rips and you have to make another one, like you use up like a good portion of your roll of tape just trying to make this thing. So there's some pros to it, but it's not my favorite. So finally, I came across a method, and I give credit to two people for teaching me this, Melanie and Starboy, both really good friends of mine. They kind of started showing me like this idea, and then I feel like I kind of ran with it and I kept doing it, so I don't know if I still do it exactly how they showed it to me. But I feel like it's the easiest, most affordable method that actually saves most of the grip from your hand and allows you to freestyle the best. This method that I use, all you need for it is one single pad, like gauze pad, or you can get a roll of gauze, but I'm going to show you how to do it. It's super easy, super affordable, and it allows you to keep freestyling after you've ripped. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how it's done. Okay, so here's what you want to do. Okay, you take the gauze pad, open it up. So these particular ones, I buy these from CVS. You could get like a ton of them for like $5. What you want to do is you want to separate it. It comes in two pieces. This little square, you don't need that. You take this long rectangle, okay? What's cool about it is it has some give, which is really nice when you're freestyling because it like doesn't tear. easily, like the tape. If you come down with a lot of impact, the tape does tear. That's why I don't like it. One of the reasons why I don't like it. But anyway, what I do is I kind of elongate it, twist it up like this just to make it nice and long. And then what you want to do is you want to tie a double knot on the end of it. Boom. Like that, okay? You get that knot, now you have this weird circle. What you do, this is my torn hand. You put it at the base of your hand like this, okay? As such. And then, let's say this is the callus we want to cover, or the tear we want to cover. What you do is you start to twist it up, okay? Can you see this? Twisting, like this, until you have this like thin, long, like thing. And then you put the loop at the end of it in your finger, and that is it, literally. Okay? So the cool thing about this, why this is better than the tape, in my opinion, you get most of the grip of your hand is still there. So when you grab the bar, you feel like your hand is like actually gripping the bar. It does cover the callus and it bulges out, which is cool, which it gives you like a lot of room to like cover your callus. Like you really don't feel this. You should just try it out for yourself and you tell me what you think. And then it's attached to the bottom piece, unlike the tape, so it doesn't come off. It's like kind of all attached to each other. There's give, so it doesn't tear easily. It's super easy to make, and literally like you can use it for so long. Like so this one, I mean this one's all nasty now, but I literally have been using this particular one to freestyle, and I've ripped so many times since the quarantine ended because my hands, they've gotten soft. But I use this and I keep freestyling, and I freestyle multiple times a week, and I've been using this particular one that I made for over 2 months. So that just gives you an idea of like how easy it is to make and how long you can use it. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's my method to avoid rips or just keep training if you've ripped your hand. I've had a lot of success with it. I feel like it's the best of all worlds. So hopefully that works for you. If it does, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And finally, if you know anyone that could benefit from this method, feel free to share this with them. And good freestyling, guys. Much love.